Namaste. Namaste, giving thanks. Okay, I want to read on vaping, physical health hazard. I just came across this information and it deeply touched me because I realized that kids are vaping and it's not good for them to be doing that. So if your child is vaping, please pass on this information so he can learn exactly what's going on with his body when he takes in these chemical in. Anyway, here goes. Physical health hazard of vaping. Even though vaping is marketed as safe than smoking, it carries serious and long-term health consequences, especially for young lungs, which are still developing until age 25. Lung damage. Let's read about lung damage. Lung damage, popcorn lung, which it's related to bronchiolitis, giving thanks, which is caused by a chemical called diacetylene. Go and do your research, get to know it. Anyway, which scar and blocks the airway. Chemical burns and inflammation. Vape heats oil and metals that vape heats oil and metal to high temperatures. These particles enter deep into the lungs, lower lung capacity, tight chest, shortness of breath, chronic cough. Vaping again increased risk of pneumonia and respiratory respiratory infections. Yeah, because vaping weakens lung tissue. Heart. Let's read on heart health. Okay, nicotine thickens the blood, which will be higher risk of clotting, increased blood pressure, which is equal to heart rate, increased heart rate, damaged blood vessel, leading to early hypertension in teens, brain development, age 12 to 25. Nicotine disrupt the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that handles decision making, impulse control, emotional regulation, memory. Um, this this causes anxiety, irritability, mood swing, addiction pattern, decreased focus and concentration. Nicotine again, vaping again causes immune suppression, chemical weaken immune. Kids get sick more often, take longer to recover. Inflammation stays high, affecting hormone, mood, and sleep. Okay, nicotine again causes hormonal and reproductive effects. Nicotine impacts puberty hormone, disrupt estrogen testosterone balance, can affect fertility long term. Yes, this is what nicotine, which is found in vaping, causes. So please stop your children from doing this vaping thing because it becomes like a style now. Everybody's doing it. Very bad. Okay, so vaping again, emotional and mental health effects. So what are the emotional and mental health effects of vaping? Okay, vaping is not just a physical addiction. It it becomes an emotional coping mechanism. Anxiety and depression. Nicotine creates a cycle. What is a cycle? Calm, withdrawal, anxiety, vape again. This traps children in emotional dysregulation. Vaping again, increase stress and irritability. Nicotine spike nicotine spikes cortisol, the stress hormone, memory loss, and poor concentration. Teens struggle with school, studying, staying present, habits, self confidence. Nicotine causes all these habits that teens develop, cannot stay focused. Sleep disturbance, nicotine disrupt melatonin, insomnia, or slow or shallow sleep, mood swings. Nicotine cause this within the vape. Okay, spiritual and energetic side effects. Let's read up on that. Vaping disconnects the child from their natural rhythm and their root slash sacral chakra balance. Energetic drain. Listen to this. Nicotine creates hole in the aura, making them more anxious, more impulsive, less grounded, emotionally unstable, disconnected from both disconnected from breath. Breath is life force. Breath is regulation. Breath is spirit. Vaping replace sacred breath with chemical breath. Shallow escape mechanism. Kids vape to numb emotion, avoid inner pain, fit in socially, cope with stress they cannot explain. Yes, this is what's happening to your children. This creates spiritual fragmentation, feeling not themselves, empty or on autopilot. Why children as young as 12 are using vapes? Here is the raw truth. Marketing is targeted. Marketing is targeting children, even when companies deny it. Fruit flavors, cotton candy, gummy bears, cartoon packages, bright colors. These are not for adults. This is intentionally addiction. Kids vape because friends do it. Kids vape because friends do it. They do not want to feel lame. It is seen as cool. It is a social bonding ritual. Stress and emotional pain. Children today carry trauma, social anxiety, overstimulation, digital overload, loneliness, family stress. Vaping become a silent emotional escape. Easy access. Vapes are small, easy to hide, do not smell like cigarette, sold illegally to minors, avoid, available online. You hear that? And this very vaping is causing your child to develop sickness, lung problems. Stop the vaping, please. Period. Giving thanks.